Hello, my dear students. I welcome you all once again to the 10th standard second language English. I hope all of you have finished your breakfast and ready for the class. Okay, let us start. So, in the previous class, we discussed about in two previous classes we discussed about the lesson hero. So, let us try to finish it today, right? Are you ready? Okay. Shall I move? So let us recapitulate what we discussed in the previous classes. Right? So I have written some points here to recapitulate the lesson. What we are up to. The mark. So the challenge was put by Swami's father to sleep alone in the office room that night to prove that he had courage. Right? So Swami thought it was a frightful proposition. He can't sleep alone in the office room alone. Right? ಒಂಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಲಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. So that is why he wanted to escape from this challenge. He made so many desperate attempts to escape from this challenge. Right? At first what he did, he to divert his father's attention, he tried to talk about cricket club. Dad, we are going to buy new branded bats and balls. We are also admitting elders in our cricket club. So the captain has told me to inform you. Right? This is the thing what he did at first. Later on his father did not allow him to sleep beside his granny. Right? So after that second attempt, he said, he pleaded his father, I will sleep from the first of next month. ಮುಂದಿನ ತಿಂಗಳು ಮೊದಲಿಂದನೇ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಪ್ಪ. No, his father did not agree. So after that, what he did, he threw a look of an appeal while following his father to the room. Right? While he is following his father, behind his father when he was going towards the room, he threw a look of an appeal towards his granny and mother. If they will do something, or if they would save me. That is also not happen. That was also not happen. And at last he said, Father, your office room is very dusty and there may be scorpions behind your law books. So this was another attempt he made. But his father said, there are no scorpions, my dear boy. You may sleep on the bench. If you wish, you may sleep on the bench. So he thought it was behind his control. Okay, when inevitably he has to sleep in the office room, he requested his father, can I have a lamp burning in the room? Appa, light hakkindiraboda nanu. So he asked for a lamp burning in the room. Now, his father did not agree for this also. At last, what did Swami ask? Please, father, at least leave the door open. Leave the door open. Let me leave the door open. So his father agreed for this one on one condition. Right? That is, he take a promise from his son that you won't roll up your bed and go to granny at night. ಹಾಸಿಗೆ ಸುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡಿ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಮಾತು ಕೊಡು, ಭಾಷೆ ಕೊಡು. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಇಟ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಯು ಲಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ಲಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈ ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೂಮ್. ಲೀವ್ ದ ಡೋರ್ ಓಪನ್ without lamp burning. So Swami has to sleep alone in the office room. He was totally cut off from the humanity. Manushya samparka illa ಈಗ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಯಾರು. So he also wished what he wished. Let's see here. He also wished that the tiger had not spared the boy. ಆ ಹುಡುಗನ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದು ಹುಲಿ ಅಂತಲೂ ಶಾಪ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಗೂ ಶಾಪ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಟೈಗರ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಹೇಟೆಡ್ newspaper for printing the tiger story because in pain. Yeah, he alone he has to sleep. So So this thing made him like this, to hate the newspaper and wish that the tiger had not spared the boy like this. Now Swami has to sleep alone in the office room. Right? Let us see what happens. Are you ready? Okay. Now Swami was alone, inevitably has to sleep in the office room. What things will took place while in the night? Let's discuss. Paragraph number 11. I hope all of you have opened your textbook. So follow me while I am reading. As the night advanced, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಮುಂದುವರೆದಂತೆ, as the night advanced ಅಂದ್ರೆ forward. Night advanced and the silence in the house deepened. Deep ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಳ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಾವು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್ ಡೀಪನ್ಡ್, ಮನೆಯೊಳಗಿನ ನಿಶ್ಶಬ್ದ ಆಳವಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದಂತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಶ್ಶಬ್ದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆದಂಗೆ ನಿಶ್ಶಬ್ದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂತೆ. ಹಿಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ನೈಟ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್. As the silence continues, as the silence is increasing, at that time his heart began to beat faster. Swami ಹೃದಯದ ಬಡಿತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯಿತು. He remembered all the stories of devils and ghosts. ದೆವ್ವ ಭೂತಗಳ ಕಥೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಬಂದು. Remember. What is the opposite word for remember? Forget. Stories of devils and ghosts he had heard in his life. He is going to remember. He remembered all stories what he had heard in his life about devils and ghosts. ತಾನು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ದೇವಭೂತಗಳ ಕಥೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲವೂ ನೆನಪಿ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರುವಾಗುವನಿಗೆ. How often is chum? Chum means a good friend. Chum here refers to good friend. How often is Chum Mani had seen the devil in the banyan tree at his street end. So this is the first remembering story. What is it? His good friend Mani had seen the devil in the banyan tree. Banyan tree refers to ಆಲದ ಮರ, right? ಆಲದ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ at his street end, ತಮ್ಮ ಬೀದಿಯ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಣಿ ಆಲದ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ದೆವ್ವನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ್ದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೆನಪಾಯಿತು. So he remembered that the Mani had seen the devil in the banyan tree at his street end. And what about poor Muniswami's father? Poor, opposite word, rich. Poor Muniswami's father, ಬಡವ ಮುನಿಸ್ವಾಮಿಯ ತಂದೆಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು? Who spat out blood, vomited blood, because the devil near the river's edge, ನದಿಯ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ, slapped his cheek, ಬಹಳ ಕುದಿತಂತೆ ದೆವ್ವ ನದಿಯ ತೀರದಲ್ಲಿ. when he was returning home late one night, ತಡರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನದಿಯ ದಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಮುನಿಸ್ವಾಮಿಯ ತಂದೆಗೆ ದೆವ್ವ ಹೊಡೆದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ರಕ್ತ ಕಾರ್ಕೊಂಡು, ನೋಡಿ, who spat out blood, ರಕ್ತ ಕಾರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಂತೆ. So this came to his mind, turning late night, and so on his thoughts continue. So ಈ ಥರ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ನನ್ನ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋದವು. He was faint with fear. He is getting fear. He was afraid. A ray of light from the street lamp, a ray of light from the street lamp, ಬೀದಿಯ ದೀಪದಿಂದ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಕಿರಣಗಳು stayed in and cast shadows on the wall. So when we have street lights through our windows, rays from our windows, it creates shadow on our walls, right? ನೆರಳು ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಈಗಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೆರಳು ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬ ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಶಾಡೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ವಾಲ್. Though the stillness all kinds of noises reached his ears. So while he is sleeping, though in stillness, ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲದು, He heard or he heard so many noises reached his ears. ಅನೇಕ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಇವನಿಗೆ ಕಿವಿಗೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ. Let us see what were the tickle. You just imagine the night, right? You do imagine in night what kind of noises we may hear, right? For example, here what Swami hear the sounds when he sleep at alone in the office room. Tickling of the clock, like this. Tickling of the clock, ಗಡಿಯಾರದ ಸಪ್ಪಳ ಮುಳ್ಳು ತಿರುಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. Rustle of trees, ಮರಗಳು ಗಾಳಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಎಲೆಗಳ ಸಪ್ಪಳ. Snoring sounds, ಒರಕೆ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಗಿರೋರು. And some vague night insects humming. In the night, so many insects will making their own sounds. Frog, ಕೆಲವು ಕೀಟಗಳು ಸೌಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Some birds will make sound. ಗೂಬೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So he heard so many vague night insects humming, ಗುಯ್ಗುಡುವ humming ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು. So he heard so many sounds. What are the sounds he heard? The first thing, tickling of the clock, snoring sounds, rustle of trees, and some vague night insects humming. So these are the noises Swami heard while he was sleeping in the room. So when he heard these sounds, what did Swami do? He covered himself. So as in fear, he covered himself so completely that he could hardly breathe. If we cover ourselves fully, we can't breathe easily, right? So in the same way, he covered himself so completely that ಎಷ್ಟು ತನ್ನನ್ನು ತಾನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಡ್ಶೀಟಿಂದ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಕೆಟಿಂದ he could hardly breathe. So he is facing difficulty to breathe. ಉಸಿರಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. Every moment he expected the devils to come up. Every moment he expected the devils to come up to carry him away. ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣ ದೆವ್ವಗಳು ಬರ್ತವೆ, ತನ್ನನ್ನು ಹೊತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತವೆ ನನ್ನ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆಯಿಂದ. There was the instance of his old friend in the 4th class. So there was an example, right? The other is going to give here. When Swami was in 4th class, there was an instance Gatni. What was that instance? The old friend in the 4th class who suddenly disappeared. So when he was in 4th class, friend in 4th class who suddenly disappeared and was said to have been carried off by a ghost to Siam or Nepal. What an instance it is. So there was the instance of his old friend in the 4th class. 4ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅವನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನ ಸಡನ್ಲಿ appeared takes the prefix disappeared and was sad. ಅವನು ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಅವನ 4ನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತ ಕಣ್ಮರೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಹುಡುಗ ಬೀನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೈ ಗೋಸ್ಟ್. ದೆವ್ವ ಹೊತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತಂತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಸಯಾಮ್ ಆರ್ ನೇಪಾಲ್ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೊತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ he remembered that incidents also. Swami, so when he remembered all these things, Swami hurriedly got up. Hurriedly means urgent. ಅವಸರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎದ್ದು ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. got up, got past tense, and spread his bed under the bench. He spread his bed under the bench. ಬೆಂಚ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಾಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನೆಲ್ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ. So he slept on the bench. So when he remembered all these things, when he got fear, he spread his bed under the bench. Bench ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಾಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. Spread his bed under the bench and slept there. Crouched there. Crouched means ಇಡೀ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನು ನೆಲ ಕಟ್ಟಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಹಂಗಾತ. It seemed to be much safer. Why did he select that place? Why did he slept under the bench? It seemed to be a much safer place. He thought this is a much safer place, more compact and reassuring. ರಾಮಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಸೇಫ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Reassurance means to make someone feel calmer or to make someone less ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಯ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಮಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಈ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಬೆಂಚ್. He shut his eyes tight. What did he do? After spreading his bed under the bench and slept there, he shut his eyes tight. He shut his eyes tight like this. And encase means cover. What it is? Covered himself closely. Full cover ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Encased himself in his blanket once again. Again he covered himself. What he did in the previous time. Once again, and unknown to himself fell asleep. Unknowingly he got sleep. ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟ, ನಿದ್ದೆ ಎತ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾವನಿಗೆ ಈಗ. ಅನ್ನೋವಿಂಗ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಂಗೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. and in sleep was racked. Racked here means make someone suffer a great mental pain. ಮಾನಸಿಕ ತೊಳಲಾಟ, right? Great mental pain with nightmares. Why did he got mental pain? Because of nightmares. ಕನಸುಗಳು. Nightmares means ಕನಸುಗಳು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾಗಿ ತೊಂದರೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. A tiger was chasing him. Look at here. So we too have dreams in the night. Suppose ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳ್ಳರು ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನಸಲ್ಲಿ, ರೈಟ್? ನಾವು ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಕೂಗೋಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ನಮಗೆ ಎದ್ದೇಳಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಡೂ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಡೂ. Yes. In his nightmare, a tiger was chasing him. You see, as you heard the newspaper report in the morning, the same thing came in dream. Consult ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. A tiger was chasing him. ಹುಲಿ ಬೆನ್ನತ್ತು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅವನನ್ನ. Tiger was chasing him. His feet struck to the ground. ಕಾಲು ನೆಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Struck to the ground. Struck means we can't move easily, right? Struck out. ತಡೆ ಹಿಡಿಯಲ್ಪಡೋದು. He desperately tried to escape. Desperately means do something with no hope. ಯಾವುದೇ ಭರವಸೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ. What Swami did? Desperate attempts to escape from his father. So that kind of desperately trying to escape. He tried to escape, but his feet would not move. He is trying to escape. The tiger was chasing him. He tried to escape, but he could not move his leg. His feet would not move. The tiger was at his back. ಹುಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಕಾಲು ಕೀಳಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ, right? Struck. The tiger was at his back, and he could hear its claws scratch the ground. Scratch. What the tiger is doing? It's scratching the ground like this. It is scratching the ground, and then a loud thud. That means right? He got awake. When Swami tried to open his eyes, so when he was awakened, he tried to open his eyes. But his eyelids, what we have is eyelids, right? Eyelids would not move. ರೆಪ್ಪೆಗಳು ತೆರೆಯಲ್ಪಡಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, would not open, and the nightmare continued. When he could not open his eyes, even though he tried a lot, after that nightmare continued. ಕನಸು ಮುಂದುವರಿತದಾಗನೇ. It threatened to continue forever. Vast time over. It continued for a long time. Swami groaned in despair. Asahayakanagi. He was helpless. He groaned. He suffered a lot of mental pain. ಮುಲ್ಕೋದು ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, ಆ ಥರ. So he suffered a lot of mental pain in despair. With a desperate effort, he opened his eyes. ಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು he opened With a desperate effort, he opened his eyes. ಕಂಡುಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟು. He put his hand out. He put his hand out. ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, he put his hand out like this. Hand out. Why? To feel his granny's presence. So as it was a habit, sleeping beside his granny, right? So he put his hand out to feel his granny's presence at his side, as was his habit. As his was habit. ತನಗೇನು ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಥರ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾನಿ ಪಕ್ಕ ಇರ್ತಾಳೆ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೈ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡು ರೂಢಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಈ put his hand out to feel his granny's presence, but we did not have granny there. But he only touched the wooden leg of the bench. He touched the wooden leg of the bench. ಆ ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಕಾಲು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ. And his lonely state came back to his mind, came back to him. Oh, when he see there is no granny, when he feel here no granny, that time he came back. It came back to his mind that he was alone. Oh, ನಾನು ಒಂಟಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತಲೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. He sweated with fright. He sweated. Right? ತುಂಬ ಬೆವತ್ತು ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. He sweated. Fright. ಭಯದಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಬೆವಿತಾನೆ. And now what was this rustling? He moved, ಸಪ್ಪಳ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, rustling. ಸಪ್ಪಳ. And now what was this rustling? ಏನಿದು ಸಪ್ಪಳ? He moved to the edge of the bench. ಆ ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಎಡ್ಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇರ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ನೆಸ್. ಆ ಕತ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ. He stared, look fixedly. Stare means, right? He stared into the darkness. ಆ ಕತ್ಲೆನೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Something was moving down. ಏನೋ ಕೆಳಗಿಳಿದಂತೆ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. Right? Something was moving. He saw something moving down. He lay gazing at it in horror. ಭಯದಲ್ಲಿ lay gazing. ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ದಿಟ್ಟಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನೇ. So in horror. His end had come. Swami thought at this time when he saw something moving down, in horror, in fear, he thought my end had come. ನನ್ನ ಕೊನೆ ಬಂದೇ ಬಿಡ್ತು. So I am going to die. Right? Swami thought I am going to die. He realized that. What Swami realized at that time? The devil would presently pull him. The devil will come to me and it will pull me. ಎಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನೀಗ. And tear him. ನನ್ನ ಸಿಗದಾಕ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. And so why should he wait? He thought, why should I wait? ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕಾಯ್ಬೇಕಿನ್ನ? ದೆವ್ವ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನನ್ನ ಸಿಗದಾಕ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು. Why should I wait? ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಕಾಯಬೇಕು? As it came nearer, we don't know what it is. According to Swami, it is devil, right? As it came nearer, ಅದು ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದ ಹಾಗೇನೆ, right? As it came nearer, he crawled out from under the bench. He crawled out. ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು he crawled out from under the bench. ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಬೆಂಚಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. Bench. Hugged it. We know it is it as it. ಅದನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? What did he do? He hugged it with all his might. Might means energy. ತನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. He hugged, ತಪ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅದನ್ನು. And used his teeth. Because as he was frightened very much, he hugged it with all his might. Because he thought, my hand had come. ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಾಗ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನೇ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ. He hugged it with all his might and used his teeth on it like a mortal weapon, deadly weapon. He used his teeth. So So he has no mortal weapons to hit it. So he used his teeth as a mortal weapon. He bite it with his teeth. He used his teeth as a weapon. What do we do with our teeth? We bite, right? So when Swami did this, right, when he hugged it and used his teeth on it like a mortal weapon, Ayyo, something has bitten me. Ayyo, kachbittu, right? Do you know who he is? I hope you may watch in the picture. How Swami is hugged his leg, right, and is biting. Somebody is coming there. Okay, let us see what will going to happen. Ayyo, something has bitten me. Went forth an agonized thundering cry. Novina dhvani cry and was birth. Ayyo, yaro kachbitru. ಈ ಥರ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಥಂಡರಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ರೈ ಧ್ವನಿ ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕ್ರೈ. It was because he got a pain, right? It was a thundering cry and was followed by a heavy tumbling. Tumbling here refers to falling helplessly. So when Swami bitten him, right, he tumbled. He falling helplessly. He fell down helplessly amidst the furniture in a moment. So when he cried like that, when he made a loud sound, and in a moment, father, whose father? Swami's father, cook. Cook means hadiyam, cook, and a servant, mane kelasthanu. Servant came in carrying light. They came, all these three came with a light. So what happened? And all three of them fell on the burglar. Now we came to know who was that person. He was a burglar. What burglar means? Let us see. The meaning is given here. A person who enters a building. ಕಟ್ಟಡವನ್ನು ಒಳಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಕಟ್ಟಡದೊಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್, ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟೀಲ್, ಕದಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಟ್ಟಡದ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವನು ಅಂದರೆ ದರೋಡೆಕೋರ, ಕಳ್ಳ, ರೈಟ್? Burglar, a person who enters a building in order to steal. We may call as housebreaker. Right. Burglar. So this kind of words will be asked for one word. So in the examination, it may ask like this: a person who enters a building in order to steal. We have to write answer in one word, that is burglar. So all the three of them fell on the burglar, who lay amidst the furniture with a bleeding ankle. So when Swami bitten his leg, it is bleeding, right? So all the three of them fell on him and they captured him. So he was captured and he was given to the police also, maybe. So after that, right, congratulations were showered on Swami. Next day, the news was spread all over the town, right? The news was spread all over the town what had happened in the night. Congratulations were showered on Swami next day. What happened? So after a happy thing, what the people will do? They congratulate anybody, right? If I got a job, some people will come and congratulate me. Oh, what a luck, man! Congratulations, like this. So Swami did this thing. Swami did not know really what he has done. But congratulations were showered on Swami the next day. What kind of congratulations? From whom? His classmates, Sahapatigalu, looked at him with respect. What his classmates did? They looked at Swami with respect. Swamiಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಗೌರವದಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವನ his friends. And his teacher patted his back. Shabash Swami. Good. Like this, they patted him, they encouraged him. Patted his back the headmaster said that he was a true scout. Again, this word will be asked for one word, scout. What do you mean by scout? One who is trained in doing acts of public service. ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ತರಬೇತುಗೊಳಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಂತ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸ್ಕೌಟ್. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೈಡ್ಸ್. ಸಮಾಜ ಸೇವೆಗಾಗಿ ಉಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಸ್ಕೌಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೈಡ್ಸ್. What the headmaster said, he was a real scout. Swami had bitten into the flesh of one of the most notorious housebreakers. Notorious. What do we say in Kannada? It is Kukhyata. Kukhyata. Right? Kukhyata Kalla. Notorious housebreakers of the district, and the police were grateful to him for it. What happened? What happened in the night? Now we are coming to know what has happened. So, the person who Swami bitten, that person, right, was a notorious housebreaker of the district. ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೇನೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಕುಖ್ಯಾತ ಕಳ್ಳ ಅವನನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಕಚ್ಚಿರ್ತಾನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಟು ಹಿಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ಅವನ್ನೇನು ಹಿಡಿದುಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ಲ ಇವರು, with the help of Swami, his father and a cook and servant, they fell down and they captured, and they given him to the police, right? So that is why the police department of the district is grateful for Swami. ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯ ಈ ಸಹಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕುಖ್ಯಾತ ಕಳ್ಳನನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದುಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಡೀ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಚಿರಋಣಿಯಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಎಂದು. The inspector said, why don't you join the police when you are grown up? Hey Swami, why don't you join the police when you grown up? So when you become a grown up person, why couldn't you join the police? In ದೊಡ್ಡವನಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು? Swami said for the sake of politeness. ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರು ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಿಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಪೊಲೈಟ್ನೆಸ್ ಅನ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ said for the sake of politeness, certainly yes ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಯಿತು, ಈಗ ಯಾರೋ ಮನೆ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ, ನಮಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರೋಲ್ಲ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ, ಆದರೂ ಅವ್ರು ಎದುರಿ ಕರೆದಾಗ ಓಕೆ ಬರೋಣ ಅಂತ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಂದಂಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಳಗೆ, ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ Swami said for the sake of politeness, certainly yes, though he had quite made up his mind to be an. So he was already decided in his mind what to become, right? He has so many options in his mind. An engine driver. So what he wanted to become? He wanted to become an engine driver, or a railway guard, or a bus conductor. These are the three options in Swami's mind. When the police asked, why don't you join the police? For politeness, right? And ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೌಹಾರ್ದತೆಗೆ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಇನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಮೈಂಡ್? ಹಿ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎಂಜಿನ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್, railway guard, or a bus conductor later in his life. Swami said later in his life. When he returned home from the club that night, ಆ ದಿನ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಂದ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ, ರೈಟ್? When he returned home from the club that night, father asked, where is the boy? ಅವರಪ್ಪ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ವೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಬಾಯ್? ಹುಡುಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು? ಈಸ್ ಅಸ್ಲೀಪ್, ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ. ಈಸ್ ಅಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. He was surprised. His father was surprised. That is why he is asking this word in exclamation, right? Already? He didn't have a wink of sleep. Wink of means it's a phrasal verb. What it means? Wink of sleep means couldn't sleep. He couldn't sleep the whole of last night. Hello, my dear husband. He could not sleep the whole night said his husband, son. Hello, my dear son. My grandson didn't sleep, could not sleep the whole night. My dear son, said his mother. Said his mother. He didn't have a wink of sleep the whole of last night, said his mother. Sorry, once again I want to sorry you. He didn't have a wink of sleep the whole of last night. Idee ratri malgilla, said his mother. Whose mother? Swami's mother. That means her husband or his wife informed him. He didn't have a wink of sleep the whole of last night, said his mother. Where is he sleeping? In his usual place, mother said casually. Casually. In his usual place. ಅವನ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾದ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. He went to bed at 7:30. So he already go to his bed 7:30. Sleeping beside his granny again, father said. Sleeping beside his granny again, father said. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನ ಜಿಪ್ಪಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. No wonder he wanted to be asleep before I could return home. ನೋಡು, ನಮ್ಮ ಬರೋದ್ರೊಳಗೇನೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲ. Clever boy. ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು ಭಾಳ. Mother, when he said these words, mother lost her temper. Swami's mother lost her temper. You let me sleep where he likes. Hello, my dear husband. You let him sleep where he likes. ಅವನು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅವನು ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಿ. You need not risk his life again. Don't put his life in risk again. What risk? So yesterday what had happened? If that burglar, the wife is thinking like that, if that burglar had done bad thing for him, that was a concern, right? ರಾತ್ರಿ ಅವನು ಏನಾರು ಕಳ್ಳ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನಾರು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಅವಳಿಗೆ. So you need not risk his life again. Father mumbled. Mumbled means ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಜೋರಾಗೆ ಕೇಳಿರ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಆ ಥರ. As we discussed in the previous period, is mumbled, ಗುನುಗುಟ್ಟೋದು ಅಂತೀವಿ. Mumbled as he went into change. So when he went into change his dress, so he mumbled, all right, spoil him as much as you like. All right, mollycoddle and spoil him as much as you like. Mollycoddle means treat someone very kindly and protect the person too much from anything unpleasant. ಬಹಳ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಿತವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಅವನು ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗದಿರೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪಾಯ್ಲ್ ಹಿಮ್, ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಅವನನ್ನು. ಸ್ಪಾಯ್ಲ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಯು ಲೈಕ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಷ್ಟ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಫಾದರ್ ಡಿಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ಗ್ರೋನ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಅವನು ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇರೋ ರೀತಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಬ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ದೂಷಿಸಬೇಡಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಮಂಬಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ following the whole conversation from under the blankets. So now it also Swami covered himself with the blanket. He felt conversation under the blanket. Whose conversation? His father and mother conversation. Felt tremendously relieved when his father said like this, don't blame me afterwards. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ದೂಷಿಸಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಥಾಟ್ he left me, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟರು. ಸೊ he leave the matter of mine, ನನ್ನ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟರು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ he felt tremendously relieved. ಅಪ್ಪ, ನಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಕೊನೆಗೂ ನನ್ನ ವಿಷಯ ಬಿಟ್ರಪ್ಪ. tremendously relieved to hear that his father was giving him up. ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ರಪ್ಪ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿ he was relaxed under the blanket by listening his parents' conversation. So this is how a boy become a hero over a night. I hope you have understood the story very well, a hero, right? Because it's a very interesting and humorous story. I hope all of you have enjoyed the story very well, and so many short answers or maybe long answer or maybe extracts will be asked in the examination. So from the point of examination, this is a very important lesson, and what you have to do is you go through text very well, once, twice or thrice, whenever you are free, you go through or you read the lesson and try to understand the things what were in it. I hope you will do it. Once again, I would like to say stay home, stay safe, and keep learning. Thank you. Let us meet in the next class.